A wonderful morning to everybody. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Today I am telling you how to meditate by Bhagavad Gita. Just play line 64. Rag dvesh vigmuktestu Vishayani nindriyeswaranan Atma vashe virdhi Atma prasad dhima gacchati. Means it is already explained that person free from all attachments and aversion and able to control his sense through regulative principle of freedom can obtain the complete mercy of the Lord. It is already explained that may externally control the sense by some artificial process, but unless the sense and energy engaged in transcendental service of the Lord, there is every chance of a fall. All through the person is full Krishna consciousness may apparently be the sensual plan, has not attachment to sensual activities. The Krishna conscious person is concerned only with the satisfaction of Krishna. So far as the Krishna consciousness is concerned, there is nothing else. Therefore, he transcendental to all attachment and detachment. If Krishna wants, the devotee can do anything which is ordinarily undescribed, and if Sri Krishna does not want, he shall not do that which he would be have ordinarily done for his own satisfaction. Therefore, to act or not to act within is within his control, because he acts only under the direction of Krishna. The consciousness is the casualest mercy of the Lord, which the devotee can achieve spite of his being attached the sensual platform. Next होते 65. According to 65 Bhagavad Gita Adhyan, Prasade Sarvadukhanang Hani Rasyo Pajayate Prasanna Chetaso Rastru Buddhi Parvaryati Sthate. Arthat means for the satisfied in Krishna consciousness, the threefold measured of material exist no longer. In such satisfied consciousness, one's intelligence is soon well established. Next, 65, according to Bhagavad Gita, Nasti buddhir yuktasya na chayustasya bhavana na chabhavayatah shantir shantasya kuta sukham. Means, unless one is Krishna consciousness, there is no possibility of peace. So is confirmed in the faith, 5th chapter, like 5.29, that when one understands the Krishna is the only enjoyer of all the good results of sacrifice and penance, that He is the prepared proprietor of all universal manifestation, and that He is the real friend all of living entities, then only can one have real peace. Therefore, is not the in Krishna consciousness, there cannot be final goal for the mind. Disturbance is due to want of unlimited goal. And when one is certain that Krishna is the enjoyer, proprietor, or friends and everyone and everything, then one can with a steady mind bring about peace. Therefore, one who is engaged without a relationship with Krishna is certainly always in distress and is without peace. However much he may make a show of peace and spiritual advancement in life, Krishna consciousness is a self-manifested peaceful condition which can be achieved only the relationship with Krishna. Next 67, according to Bhagavad Gita, Indriyanang hing charatang yanmo anut vidhiyate tadasya harati pragya vayurni vamivabhampasi. That means, if we clearly answer, as a strong wind sweep away a boat on the water, even one of the roaming sands on which the mind focus can carry away man's intelligence. Unless all the saints are engaged in the service of the Lord, even one of them engaged in sense gratification can divide the devotee from the path of transcendental advancement as mentioned if in the life of Maharaja Ambarisha. All the saints must be engaged Krishna consciousness. For this is correct technique for controlling the mind. One can force sense gratification only by means of Krishna consciousness. On engaging all the saints in the transcendental loving service of the Lord as enemies are cured by superior force, the saints can similarly be cured not by any human ever, but only by keeping them engaged in the service of the Lord. On who has understood this, that only by Krishna consciousness is one really established in intelligence, and that one should practice this art under the guidance of the bona fide spiritual master is called a sadhak or stable candidate for liberation. That means you can clearly see Krishna conscious person who loves Bhagavad Gita, who loves to only Bhagavad Gita and only super soul Sri Krishna consciousness, not material world. What is neither for all being this time awaking for the self-controlled and the time of awaking for all beings night for the introspective sage. There is two classes intelligence men. One is intelligence in material activities for sense gratification, and other is introspective. It awake the cultivation of self-realization activities in the of the introspective sage, and how doubtful men are night for person materially absorbed. Materialist person remain asleep in such a night due to their ignorance of self-realization. The introspective sage remain alert in the night of the materialist man. The sage feels transcendental pleasure in the gradual advancement of spiritual culture, whereas the man in materialistic activities, being asleep to self realization, dreams all of variety of sense pleasure, feeling something happy, sometime distress in his sleeping condition. The introspective man is always indifferent to materialistic happiness and desires and distress. He goes on his self-realization activities undisturbed by material reactions. That means material world, material person, materialist property, bank balance, super job, golden life, all are false. Material world false, but real person, super soul person, Sri Krishna consciousness and spiritual meditation by Sri Krishna consciousness. A person who have given desire for sense gratification, who lives free from desires, who has given up all sense of proprietorship and is devoid of false ego, he alone can attain real peace. That is the way of the spiritual and godly life, after attaining which a man is not buildered in if one is thus situated, even the hour of death, one can enter into the kingdom of God. One can attain Krishna consciousness, divine life at once within a second. One man not attain such a state of life even after millions births. It is only matter of understanding and accepting the fact. Life just a few minutes before his death, but surrendering unto Krishna, process of materialistic life. According to Buddhist philosophy, there is only void after the completion of this material life. But Bhagavad Gita teaches differently. Actual life begins after the completion of the material life, completion of this material life. For the gross materialist is the it sufficient to know that one has to end this materialistic way of life. But for person who are spiritually advanced, there is another life after this materialistic life. Before ending this life, if one fortunately becomes Krishna consciousness, he at once attains the stage of Brahma Nivaran. There is no difference between the kingdom of God and the devotional service of the Lord Sri Krishna, since both of them are one the absolute plan to be engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord is to have attained the spiritual kingdom. In the material world, there are activities of sense gratification, where in spiritual world there are activities of Krishna consciousness. Attainment of Krishna consciousness even during this life is immediate attainment of Brahman, and one who is situated in Krishna consciousness has certainly already entered into the kingdom of God. Just the opposite of matter. Therefore, devotional service of the Lord is accepted in the Bhagavad Gita. Liberated stage contains the whole text. In the Bhagavad Gita, the subject matter are Karm Yoga, Gyan Yoga and Bhakti Yoga. Second chapter Karm Yoga and Gyan Yoga have been clearly discussed, and glimpses of Krishna Bhakti Yoga has also been given as the contents of complete text. Thus end the Bhakti Vedanta purports of the second chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita in the matter of its content. Arjun said, O Janardhan, O Keshav, why do you want to engage me in the ghastly warfare if you think that intelligence is better than fruity work? Then Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, has very elaborately discussed by constitutions of the soul in the previous chapter, that with the view delivering his intimate friend Arjun from the ocean of material grief, and the path of realization has been recommended Bodhi Yoga, Krishna consciousness. Sometimes Krishna consciousness is misunderstood the be entire in the world. One with such misunderstanding after withdraws to the scheduled place, the two become fully Krishna consciousness by chanting the holy name of Krishna, Lord Krishna, but without being trained in the philosophy of Krishna consciousness. It is not advised to chant the holy name of Krishna in the scheduled place where one may acquire only cheap adoration from the innocent public. Arjun also through of Sri Krishna consciousness of Buddhi Yoga or intelligence in spiritual advancement of God-led uh, advance of knowledge and sometime like retirement from active life and the practice of penance and actually uh, outstanding at the schedule peace. If, in other words, he wanted skillful, avoid the fighting by using Krishna consciousness as its excuse, but as sincere student, he placed the matter before his master of question where Krishna is the best course of action in answer. Lord Krishna elaborately explained Krishna Karm Yoga or Bhakti Yoga. The Krishna consciousness is the third chapter. That means Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga. How to work Karma Yoga? There are three types of Karma Yoga: Sato Gun, Rajo Gun and Tamo Gun. Sato Gun means real work, real spiritual work, real spiritual meditation by Sri Krishna consciousness. Our Rajogun means something is better than nothing. That means Rajogun. Tamogun means only nothing, no consciousness of Sri Krishna, Lord Krishna, no spiritual meditation, only non-veg eating and non-veg eating, nor doing work, any type of criminal activities in the world. Nastic, no belief. They are no belief who Krishna consciousness. That means no loves Bhagavad Gita, no loves Krishna consciousness, no chanting like Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. No, does not, can't chanting. But Satogun is real spiritual person, real super soul, Satoguni person, real super soul. Then super soul is concerned. So far as the super soul, who can show? Only password by faith. Where there is faith, there is love. Where there is love, there is God. Where there is God, there is peace. Where there is peace, there is no need. Always think, all are depend upon your faith. Total discussion of Lord Krishna consciousness depend upon your faith. Without faith, you can't do any type of prayer. Without faith, you can't love. Without faith, you can't work. Without faith, you can't do anything. Friends, I would like to say, please, faith in your lifeline. Don't lose your confidence. Don't lose your patience. Don't lose your character. Don't lose your time. Don't lose thinking about presence. Don't lose your life. Life is shortly. Nothing length. Small life. Little life. So, Don't think about past. Don't think about future. Only think at present. Chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Early in the morning, early in the evening, as per instruction by Lord Krishna consciousness, you can do. And so far as the life is concerned, there are two types of life: a spiritual life and non-spiritual life, unhappy life and happiness life, bright life and wrong life, beautiful life, bad life. There are two types of life. First, where there is faith, there is love. Where there is love, there is God. Where there is God, there is peace. Where there is peace, there is no need. That's all, friends. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.